between the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockhounds. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Number 8 gets the ball for the away side in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, Billy Richter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Billy Richter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded foul. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what do you have for us on this lineup?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
Digging in the switch hitter, Rodney Finch. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1.
Yep, 1-1.
And in the dirt for a ball, it's 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Well, fastball count there yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Up around the face. Runners on first with 1 down. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Edgar Armand.
Into the box, Edgar Armas. She'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Number 60 takes the mound for the home team in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding into the box, Freddie Eldred. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting second, center fielder, Matt McNeil.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ferguson giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Now at the plate, Felipe Delgado. From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1. One count and the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now on MLB Network. Next will be the designated hitter, Robbie Hunt, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Schaefer. 1 down.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Stepping into the box, Roger Serrano. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Howard Ferguson, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Chris Corona, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Hit hard on the ground towards second. McClendon is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
Into the box now, Ramon Vega. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Willard Lloyd.
In now, Willard Lloyd, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Vega at second. Lloyd is over at first with 1 away. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Herb McLean, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes, and it's fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Freddie Eldred, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Kenny McClendon.
Second baseman, Kenny McClendon.
Pitch on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, McLean. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, catcher, Chad Taylor.
At the plate, Chad Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Fastball called for strike 2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Corona gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
How about it?
Striding in once again, Billy Richter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt McNeil. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Matt McNeil.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, third baseman, Felipe Delgado.
So stepping in, Felipe Delgado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit hard down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box now, Antoine Schaefer, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
In now, Chris Corona. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Missed with a breaking ball.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Lifted into center field. Richter is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Willard Lloyd.
Stepping into the box, Willard Lloyd. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Corona at second with 2 down. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third base line. Well, this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ferguson on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Rodney Finch, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Felipe Rodriguez.
Digging in, Felipe Rodriguez. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box, Edgar Armas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So digging in now, Adrian Lyons. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Into the box, Herb McLean. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Freddie Eldred.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Freddie Eldred. And that misses inside, 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Popped him up. Finch is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Robbie Hunt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Now to the plate, Roger Serrano. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready for another shot now, Matt McNeil. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Down the first baseline. Rodriguez ranges to his left. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Felipe Delgado.
Digging in and looking for more, Felipe Delgado. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Armas is there. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Antoine Schaefer.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Antoine Schaefer, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Richter going back on it to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Ramon Cortez takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 9, Ramon Cortez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Chad Taylor, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Chad Taylor.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. The pitch is circle change just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
High in the air out to center field. McNeil patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Billy Richter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Billy Richter. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in once again, Rodney Finch. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
McNeil is under it, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Ramon Vega.
Leading off for Midland, third baseman, Ramon Vega.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Willard Lloyd.
Now in the box, Willard Lloyd. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Cortez, a 22-year-old. He offers up a two-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and a curveball. Vega on at first, nobody out. Lined into left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in now, Adrian Lyons. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way. A little bouncer that winds up foul for the second strike. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Ferguson moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Herb McLean.
Into the box now, Herb McLean. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ferguson is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, Designated hitter, Freddie Eldred.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Freddie Eldred. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Popped into the air, back behind second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Digging in, Felipe Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 12, Edgar Armand.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Edgar Armas. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Robbie Hunt. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. At the plate, Matt McNeil.
Leading off from
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Matt McNeil.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Boy, D-Roll, this is turning into a hit parade, but it's amazing that they've only scored 2 runs up to this point.
Yeah, matter of time, Dan. Got to stay positive. The hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball, especially with 40,000 breathing down your neck and runners on second and third. But somebody will come through.
Stepping up now, Felipe Delgado. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. McNeil aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Armas is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
How about the fielder, Antoine Schaefer.
So coming to the plate, Antoine Schaefer. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them 4.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Chris Corona. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Hard hit ball to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-0. Stepping in, Roger Serrano. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot.
The inning.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
In now, Howard Ferguson. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Count is 1-2.
Count still at 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Ready now, Kenny McClendon. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
And that misses 1-1. Serrano leads off first with one away. Grounded to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Chad Taylor.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Alex Manuel gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth. Standing in, Chad Taylor, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Sliders in for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First and second now, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Billy Richter. And with men on base and two away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, two left. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Ramon Vega.
Leading off for the Rockhounds.
Here's the first pitch to him.
First baseman, Ramon Vega.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Settling in now, Willard Lloyd. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Adrian Lyons, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. James Haney comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
James Haney.
Now at the plate, Rodney Finch. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box, Felipe Rodriguez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Finch gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Edgar Armas, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Here comes the first pitch. Looped over toward first, but this is speared by the first baseman.
How about it? Designated hitter, Robbie Hunt.
Striding forward now is the DH, Robbie Hunt. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball. The
0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. Missed with a slider.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And this ball swung on and hits to center field. And this should do it. McNeil is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common.
And Midland wins this one.
No complaints here.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Rockhounds led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Cletus Yang takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds. 2 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the mission, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 22 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.
And so the second game of the 4-game series will fall to the home team, the Midland Rockhounds. San Antonio going down last night in a 1-run contest, 3-2 in that ball game. And now 2-0 shutout finish against San Antonio. Well, tomorrow night is Game 3 of this 4-game set for Saturday Night Baseball. And don't forget, we'll wrap up Sunday afternoon for Sunday afternoon baseball. After this 4-game set, San Antonio will head to Corpus Christi in a 3-game series. Midland will head to Frisco for 3. Or Frisco comes to Midland. I guess it's the other way around. Let's go over your runs, hits, and errors before we get off here tonight. 2 runs on 11 hits and no errors for the Rockhounds. And for San Antonio, no runs on 6 hits, 1 error. Brett Kennedy taking the loss for San Antonio tonight. Winning pitcher goes to Cletus Yang, as he had 10 strikeouts in this whole game. And James Haney takes the save here tonight. Well, Game 3 coming tomorrow night at 7:05, and want everybody to be out in the ballpark here this evening. Or tomorrow evening, shall I say. Tonight we had a pretty good crowd of total of 8,476 fans coming out to the ball game and cheering on the Rockhounds, winning Game 2 of the 4-game series against San Antonio. So, gotta say that right there, pretty good. Rockhounds fans, this one's for them, and gotta say, this one was a good one. Well, hope everybody has a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow evening at 7:05 versus the San Antonio Missions. Have a good night, everybody.